Let's go.
I'm feeling really good. I didn't expect to react to the training as I did the last couple of weeks. I intensified the training bit by bit, and it just feels really good.
Another week of cycling, running, and I had the first 2 days where I couldn't meet up with my own expectations, and I couldn't fit in what Join said I needed to do. I had a ride planned on Friday and yesterday, but those days were just too hectic. I had to do quite some work on Friday, and yesterday was the birthday of my daughter, which I didn't really forget, but I also didn't anticipate that it took so long, so that there was no time for a ride. So yeah, had to skip those two, but trying to compensate with a nice ride outdoors.
I do find it interesting having Join be such an active part again of my progress. That really sticking to the plan helps on reaching your goals. I was always a Join user who was sort of following the program, but also when I didn't feel like it, I was just doing something else. Which is fine. You track your progress, and it will all adopt. But really trying to stick to it was something that I really like. I'm trying to challenge myself to do the workouts as best as I could. But having the flexibility of like, okay, I don't want to have 2 rest days. My legs feel okay. Let's do a run and then change your readiness. I've never played around with readiness. That's one of the first things that I'm doing now for 2 weeks in a row, where I did something pretty intense in the weekend, but I don't want to have 2 rest days. So I'm just upping my availability on Tuesday so that I can do a run again. That's something that I haven't used before.
Do you think it counts? It was a race. I'm gonna count it.
Ooh, my most rewarding moment. Well, maybe that was you responding to the first video, which maybe sounds a bit strange, but it's really nice to see people actually watching what I'm doing. Yeah, I felt pretty proud on the progress that I've made thus far, and being able to share that with you. But overall, I'm not doing it for you. I'm happy that you're along for the ride and want to see what my progress is. I'm just proud in general on the way it goes and the way it still feels like it's manageable. So I'm just having my life, and I'm doing a lot of sporting. So since the day I started in January, I've done 5 workouts every week, 2 times running, 3 times cycling, and I'm pretty proud that I can stick to that program.
First time, really tough intervals, 322 to 350 watts for a minute, 10 times with a minute rest in between. Did it. I think I did a bit more than 320, 350. I have to see afterwards. I was on the mud, like the track is here. Yeah, powering through, and then you go sometimes a bit over 400. But yeah, felt good. Strong, heavy ride so far. But yeah, I like it. 2.5 hours. Now I can do an easy ride back home. Okay, Sunday afternoon. Back from a week of skiing with the family. Did some tracking of what skiing will do to your fitness, and I have to say, it doesn't do much. At least it doesn't for me, which is a shame, because it's a week full of where you feel like you're doing a lot, but in the end, calories burned isn't a lot, heart rate doesn't go up. So in the end, yeah, it was a lot of fun, but not hard work. But it's Sunday now. We came back last night, and now back on the bike, back cycling, back on the gravel bike.
I feel, looking at my heart rate, that I'm getting fitter by the minute. So maybe we have to do another FTP test, because I think 280 is becoming too low. Felt too easy, so I upped it a little bit.
I did a 4-hour 20-minute ride, which was long, which was hard, but it was nice. New route, just a little bit further if you go 4 hours. My first century of the year, 4 kilometer guys, so it was 102-ish kilometer. Yeah, really nice, really proud. Above 200 watts on average, but still felt like a zone 2 training. Yeah, let's see what the joint score is, but I'm happy with this one. Feels like I'm getting really back into shape, so yeah.